Pay attention to what it is that I'm trying to express to you as I gather information from the cards today. Because the number one is important, new beginnings. Number 5, rising above conflicts. And number 6 is very important to this reading in planetary energies of Venus. So we've got concepts of faithfulness, protection, going the distance for loved ones, relationships, family, and friendships, all important to whomever this reading resonates with. Concepts of not sacrificing yourself so much that you resent people, healing, medicine, and holistic issues. Let's dive in. We have the divine spirit influencing the separation of the Red Sea so that the Jews can escape the pharaohs. And it's funny because the last reading that I posted was a reading with the chariot, and it depicted the pharaohs pursuing the Jews towards the Red Sea as it separated. This is about you in the collective. If this reading resonates with you, as not all readings resonate with all members of the collective. This is about you defying the odds of nature in order to open up opportunities for yourself in conjunction with the divine so that you might liberate yourself and others from oppressive situations so that you might move forward. Then we have this followed by the 5 of chalices. This picture depicts the prodigal son. The prodigal son had a very wealthy father. He demanded his inheritance early, took off from home, swept through his inheritance, and just as a famine hit, he had nothing left. So he ended up working with pigs, swine, and the Jews had depicted pigs and swine as being the ultimate filthy animal. And as a result, he was left to work in what he perceived to be absolute filth. He finally goes home to his father and he is welcomed with open arms. And the 5 of chalices is all about dwelling on the past, dwelling on past mistakes, dwelling on losses, and not realizing that there are still 2 chalices upright, showing you that there is still love to receive in the world. Now, we've got the 1 and then we've got 5, adding up to 6. But let's just look at the 1. New beginnings. 5, change after conflict. Then we get the devil here, and it's number 15, depicting the first card and the second card. Let's just look at it that way. We've got the devil here. The devil, this shows me that the devil is influencing many of you in your lives right now. It is an energy that is making you think that you are at a loss. It is detaching you from your ability to make changes in your life. And this is not true. You have the power to unshackle yourself and make the changes you need. Any negative feelings you have are isolating you from the very people who love you. Then we get Ace of Chalices. 1 again, and this is the story about the Samaritan woman at the well, and Jesus speaks to her, encounters her at the well, and tells her that it's not just water she needs, but it is the water of knowledge, the water of the soul, the water of God, the water of spiritual teachings. This shows me, just as in the same manner as the 5 of chalices, that you have love around you, and the devil has been clouding your ability to see that. But now you get to open your eyes. People come in to help you. People come in to love you. People come in to show you that you are not alone. People come in to guide you. They're doing this through the Creator, through Spirit. Then our last story here is the 6 of Feathers, otherwise known as the 6 of Swords. In this reading is depicted as Ruth the Moabite. Let's get this clear. The Moabites were seen as very sinful people. I could get into the story as to why they were seen as sinful people, but their women were recognized as seductresses, temptresses, whatever. And we could debate this till we're blue in the mouth about, this entire stigma. But for the purpose of this story, this woman, Naomi, she was from Bethlehem. Her husband had moved her to Moab because there was a famine. And see how our story started with a famine. And they moved to Moab, and they gained the ability to provide for themselves. And while they were there, they had 2 sons. Their 2 sons married Moabite women. Her husband died, then the 2 sons died, and she was left with Naomi and another one of her stepdaughters. The stepdaughter went back to Moab because Naomi said, listen, you can't accompany me. Nobody likes Moabite women, and I don't want you to be discriminated against. I love you as my daughters. But Naomi stayed. The other stepdaughter left. And I'm telling you these stories because this is all about, these stories are interestingly significant for our real life situations, the choices that we have to make. So we have one child stepdaughter staying behind while the other one moves on to a new land with Naomi, a land where she knows she's going to be discriminated against. But Ruth replied, don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. This card is significant of the Six of Swords. This is about leaving a difficult situation, a turbulent situation, and going off into the unknown and not knowing what's next, but the unknown being a good place. And if you notice, this entire sequence finishes off with the number 6. 6 has to do with harmony, love, beauty, balance. It has lessons about not abusing those that you love or holding them hostage, but maintaining a balance in your relationships with others. This is about finding new inspiration, finding new reasons to open up your heart, leaving behind an energy in your life that is holding you hostage from new beginnings, holding you hostage from making that change in your life that you deserve. This is about recognizing the love that's around you so that you can fully embrace your powers, your abilities to not only defy the odds, reconnect with the divine, but to also help other people. And the cards that I received for this reading, 66.99, let go of attachment. Harvest, growth, continue to pay attention, guard the beauty. Let go of your attachment to your items, especially if you have a strong attachment to a certain type of material. The sequence of numbers asks you to release this attachment and withdraw from it. And this message presents that the things you've sold or lost in your life are about to be replaced by something better. And look at this story. We have the prodigal son. He's lost everything. And then you have him being inspired, and then you have him leaving what he knows, letting go of what he knows. And then let's look at this Ace of Cups again. Auspicious person, 2233, attention, protection, companionship. They are the co-creators of your new book, telling you that they share your excitement and know that everything is going well for you. The angels can see that your future is definitely full of the happiness you're pursuing. Enjoy this new stage of your life. And this here we conclude that things are opening up for you. The divine is opening up things for you in the same manner that Moses and God opened up the Red Sea for the Israelites to escape the Pharaoh, to escape enslavement. Things are opening up for you to open up your heart. Things are opening up for you to bring you out of a difficult situation. And fear not, my children, of letting go of those things that did not fulfill you, yet you remained attached. Fear not, my children. Here is a indicator that someone very important and special is coming into your life. And throughout this reading, there is ideas surrounding travel far distances, water. And in addition to that, there are concepts regarding famine, being without. And a lot of people in life travel, especially in this reading, as a result of changing economic situations. And when they make those moves, they're hesitant about the social reparations or consequences of those movements. And I want to point this out because what this indicates to me is that many of you might have special meetings with a very important person around water. So you could be at the beach, you could be at a pool, you could be getting water, buying water, you could be nourishing yourself with a beverage, but this is important. In addition to that, cleansing, bathing, swimming, showering, ocean, lake, river, stream, also looking for a new job, looking for new forms of sustenance. These issues might be the basic issues that bring you closer to a very important person that is going to bring some form of love, kindness, and new beginnings in your life.